Today I'm going to be talking about what are the best weapons and weapon mods in Doom Eternal. Also, I'm going to be going into in what order should you upgrade weapon mods. I'm going to be doing that from two perspectives. One for people on your first playthrough, and two for people who know where everything is already. And I'm sorry, but in that category, I'm also including basically to maximize efficiency. So it's also for people that are on multiple playthroughs and are able to get every point and Slayer Gates beat right away. So to start off, let's start off with the best weapons. The best weapons in the game are the Super Shotgun. Super Shotgun is your all-around close range killer. Very easily, once you got the Ice Bomb upgrade, to just fly around the map, take out all sorts of targets with the chain. Once you got it mastered, you're getting armor. Definitely the key top gun to do your mastery challenge for first. Our mid to long range gun is the rocket launcher, and it's the rocket launcher with the lock on burst. My first two playthroughs I did go through with the remote detonation. I've done over 10 playthroughs now on Nightmare and a couple speed runs on the easy difficulty. And yeah, the lock on burst is definitely the one to pick. You can instantly kill revenants, catacomb, the flying demons, I might be pronouncing that one wrong, slithering creatures, deal heavy damage to mankybuses and only have to follow it up with a frag grenade or a super shotgun blast from the side and slide out. So also great for what is it? Yeah, the catacombs. We mentioned that one. Hell Knight and Dread Knight. Dread Knight, it puts it into glory kill status. Very powerful gun for your most annoying deadly creatures on the board. So I mean, you could even use it on. The only thing it's not really effective on, I do want to mention this, is the Doomslayer. The Doomslayer, when it has its shield, not that great. I wouldn't. I would definitely switch over really quickly. I wouldn't even upgrade this to the very end, but just switch over to the remote detonation or go freeze it and go for the blood punch and the super shotgun and evade and finish it off with the Gatling gun. And let's get on to the third weapon, and that is the chain gun. And it's the chain gun with the energy shield. Energy shield makes taking out a lot of the 1v1 heavy encounters or the 1v2 heavy encounters you get, or when you get like, oh, it makes those 1v1 1v2s a lot easier. And when you get like 7 flying demons or whatever jumping down at you, you can quickly pull it out and take a couple of them out real quick. So you, more importantly, you have the shield and you have the ability to take them out. And then it's one of the easiest, if not, I think it actually is the easiest mastery challenge to do. All you need is 20,000 damage, which means all you have to do is take out, as you see right here, take out a few of those dudes. And by few, really just like a handful of them, and you're completed. It's really easy to do. As long as you focus on heavy targets while using it, you'll master that right away. These three guns are basically starting guns. The plasma is effective just to quickly pull out to take out dudes with shields and cause blast explosions. Other than that, the Doomslayer, it's even though it has it in the strategy in the game, freezing it, blood punch, the super shotgun, chain gun, and the rocket launcher are much more effective. I might put up a video. Yeah, I'm gonna put up a video on how to kill the Doomslayer too. The plasma rifle is really not the way to go. I would just go with the chain gun, energy shield at the base sled if you're struggling to take it out up close and personal. Personally, I go in up close, but the chain gun's definitely better than sitting with the plasma, I think. And the heavy cannon, really all it has is the precision bolt if you're using the freeze time rune. I mean, if you're a godsend, then you could probably take out all the weak points really quickly. I mean, I could take out the points fairly quickly without the in-air rune, but I really wouldn't prioritize upgrading it without the in-air rune or really use it as much. I'd probably just try to evade and go in for the one-shot kill, two-shot kills with the super shotgun a lot more often, which is actually what I did on my first two playthroughs. And it worked fairly well. End game, it's a lot less effective. That in-air rune is a godsend. I definitely did struggle at the end without that rune. I didn't use it my first two playthroughs either. Again, the Arbalist definitely next up on the weapons, but it's only really for taking out the air targets. It's pretty good, especially since we're just going to completely disregard the plasma. Now I just want to note, you have 7 weapons in your weapon wheel. So personally, I dropped the shotgun, and I do keep the plasma in my weapon wheel because I know where everything is. And then as needed, I'll just swap in the BFG. And really late game, I might keep my BFG in the weapon wheel. Especially like Urdok. I mean, there's really no point of putting the plasma in the weapon wheel. So yeah, since if you're gonna keep the BFG in, I don't really see a point of upgrading a weapon that you're gonna eventually remove from your weapon wheel, especially on your first couple playthroughs. I think I mentioned everything on the mods. I mean, if you really want to upgrade something in the beginning, I'd just upgrade the rack and the faster reload on this. You could do the superheated rounds, is definitely by far the better one here. Just after you use a blast, just evade and go into another gun, or evade for a couple seconds and then go into firing. Definitely the lock-on burst quick lock is highly more effective because it still allows you to kill all those ones I mentioned, the aggressive ones, in a 3-round burst real quick, and allows you to get that kill a lot easier, and it's still effective against like the Mancubus and Titans and stuff that you need to do multiple rounds on. The Destroyer Blade just takes so long and has so few opportunities that you can use. All I've done is play Nightmare and a couple speed runs on the lowest difficulty. I mean, if you're playing on a difficulty that you're casually playing like to learn the game, and you know you could just step it up like 2 more difficulties, and maybe have some fun with the Destroyer Blade. But it only really has a couple of moments that you can really pull it out and effectively use it. I mean, some of the maps you can just keep floating from one side to the other and use it. I don't know. Personally, I don't really use this. I tried using it a little bit in my first two. I did find it had its moments. It was highly effective, but overall through the gameplay, those moments are fairly limited, and they can be handled with the rocket launcher. By that point, you have several suit upgrades, the chain gun, firing a couple quick corner shotguns, grenades, then floating around the map and doing it again. So, yeah, definitely these two are top tier. This is a close second, top 2 tier, tied with this is the precision bow with the in-air rune, taking out all those weak points right away in a lot of scenarios, and taking out them occasionally on later games when it's not an enemy that you know that you could just basically rush and kill. Then yeah, this can be very effective too. As far as this, I mean, you don't even need the upgrades on it. All you really need is the Arbalist to deal with them. But if you can just reload a checkpoint anyway and just master it real quick, then I mean, it's pretty nice to have the back-to-back shots on the Titans. Occasionally you can get two shots in. There's not too many large targets that I would want to just sit and try to shoot even two times without taking damage. Just those moments don't happen too often. So, uh, there's the moment you pick it up where you can use it against the Dread Knight and take it out right away because it's the only one rushing you. But yeah, the Arbalest is pretty nice to take out. The the air demons just float around till you get the advantage or freeze the time, and you can take it out with one quick blast or one semi-quick blast. But just back to back without even the mod works just as well. So it's really dealer's choice on that. But whether you're using the ballista with or without the mod, it's definitely the go-to weapon for taking out the catacomb and pain demons. And I think that about covers everything. Definitely getting the mastery done on the chain gun, super shotgun, and rocket launcher. I did want to just go into that too. As I was saying, in what order should you get the weapon mods? So, if you get every Slayer Gate and every challenge done as they occur through the game, then you can actually get you also have to get all the Predator points, but you can get the rocket launcher completely both upgraded and start working on your mastery challenge right away, and when you get the super shotgun. So when on board 3, you can already be working on both your rocket launcher and super shotgun mastery challenges. By the time you get the chain gun, you can also be working on your mastery challenge as well as have the precision bolt, faster reload speed. You can get that in between getting these two. So what I do is I get these two first, then I get the precision bolt, faster reload, then I get the chain gun energy shield mastered. And that's my order, and then I'll work on the Arbalest. Just because. That's also after I've beat the game like 10 plus times. On your first couple playthroughs, you don't know where everything is to begin with. And you can always come back to Slayer Gates if you're really trying to take stuff out early, or if you're struggling. You might want to go with the reload speed is increased. Or if you like to snipe a lot, then go with the faster loader. Because the faster loader is definitely good all game long. You don't really need to be moving faster with it. I think that kind of defeats the purpose of a sniper. Sniper, you're either quick scoping or you're posting up. So, anyway, definitely this one. Heat blast. I don't really see the point in upgrading the heat blast early, unless you really love the plasma and you're gonna like prioritize it over the Arbalest or the ballista. Sorry. If you're gonna do that, then I'd probably go for the superheated rounds over the quick fire. Just save your points, and instead of getting the quick fire, get the superheated rounds, because that blast comes in handy, and it takes out weak points too. So if we're not gonna snipe, or we're gonna be using this more, it's nice to be able to take out the weak points. And at that point, same thing as the plasma, I would prioritize the quick lock as said. Yeah, I went over all that already. So, yeah, that's it. That is my pick for what I think basically all the weapons, which ones I feel the best, and weapon mods, orders that you can get them depending on whether you're going for your first or multiple playthrough and you know where everything is. I hope that helps.